Hey YouTube, this is Mr. Penguino and we're playing more Asagao Academy. I'm trying a different color. My green screen comes with a built-in blue screen, and so we're trying that. I think right above my head there might be a few issues and, you know, this whole situation. But yeah, hopefully this one goes a little bit better. I think the blue stands out a bit more. That's why I wore a nice bright white shirt, so we'll see how that works. A lump formed in my throat. What did he want now? Sure, Mai, go on ahead. If you say so. I don't remember what's happening at all. I just got caught. Oh no, we went to go drop off PBG's costume, but for sports uniform, and we heard them saying that I have pink hair and therefore I can't be trusted. Then we went to the library, we went to Satch, we went to class. Now Shane is the one who actually said that because I have pink hair I can't be trusted. So now we're gonna find out something, maybe. I don't know. God, these goddamn posters. Shane waved me out of the classroom into a nook next to the window. It came to my attention that I perhaps said something that perhaps I should not have said, and that perchance I may have possibly bothered you in some such fashion as cause of my words that I said. I'm sorry? Yes, exactly. What?
Well...
I'm sorry for what I said about your hair. My heart skipped a beat. How did you know I heard that? Mai, she came into my room last night and tore my ear off. Oh my. Date Mai. My chagrin quickly turned to gratefulness. How many other girls would go to the most popular guys in school and chew him out because he was mean to her friend, especially when I wasn't even supposed to hear it? I hope you can forgive me. Blimey, I hope you can forgive me. Weight lifted from my shoulders. Oh no, I'm really happy. Thank you so much for apologizing to me. To be honest, I've been worrying about this for a while now, so I'm glad you've changed your mind. I didn't say that. I deflated. Look, it's not really about you. Or in a way it is, but you can't really help that. Is that supposed to make me feel better? Never mind. Look, you have to come with me. I have a surprise. Following Shane around was not something I particularly like to do, especially considering what just happened, but yeah, okay. Shane grabbed my wrist and led me down the hallway. I could have probably followed him just as well without his needing to do that, but there was worse things in the world. Worse things than holding hands. All of these things over here in this corner. Before long, we wound up in front of the Normal Boots club room. What is this? Without saying a word, Shane opened the door and let me in. Inside, the entirety of Normal Boots was waiting along with sullen-faced Ian.
Bye.
Well, it looks like my work is done. Bye. He brushed past me as PBG began to laugh.
See ya.
Thanks, man. See you in the tournament. So, Hana, I bet you're wondering why Mr. Stoic brought you here. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. As you know, there's a tournament that happens each year in early spring. This year, the tournament is in about a month and a half. We each compete in various events. It used to be an easy win, but with Hidden Block around, things have changed. We want to keep our competitive edge. Something happened last year that made it so we no longer have someone competing in the puzzle category. I stand by my decision. So we need someone to take John's place. I don't understand. We all have different categories we're entering into, and half of us have jobs or other clubs that we're busy with. We can't exactly take on more. For example, I compete in the Invention and Game Design category. Invention? I play retro games. I get higher scored than the other fellow by the end of the level, that kind of thing. I play on pinball machines that the arcade provides, and it's the same thing, really. Shane does Mario Kart racing, or at least he will this year. I do completion speedruns, so I gather and accomplish everything in a game as fast as possible. It's just as draining as it sounds. We compete in tag team 80s and 90s arcade beat-em-ups, specific, I know. And I dance. So does he play DDR? Is that what Jared's specialty is? I would like to see that portion of the competition. We each have our own fields and we can't take the time to learn a new one. So So Ian told us how good you are at Dumbadoom's Revenge. He suggested you enter the tournament as a member of the Normal Boots Club.
Really?
Really? Why on earth would he do that? He's won that event every year he's gone to school in this district. It's like, why is Scott Pilgrim so good at fighting? He's the best fighter in the province. He wants a little challenge this time around. Just because we're rivals doesn't mean we're not friends. Anyways, we voted on whether you should join the club, and, well, long story short, we've got a compromise. You enter the tournament, and if you win, you join the Normal Boots Club. If you lose, well, you don't have what it takes. What do you say? This was amazing. This was exactly what I wanted. This was my chance. But I don't know.
I don't know.
There we go. If I lost, didn't that mean I would lose their friendship too? I'd be a laughingstock. I'd be left alone again. Anna. Mai? You should accept. When did she get here? What? She wasn't here before. She didn't come with me. Anyway, but where did you even come from? Thank you, Hana, for noticing. Don't you remember what you told me? No more giving up. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm gonna try. That was how I got the opportunity to join the Normal Boots Club. If I could win my event for the tournament, I would officially join the team. If I didn't, well, the Normal Boots Club would be likely to lose the tournament, and I wouldn't get to stick around. It was scary, but if I were to succeed, it would be worth it. I couldn't sleep at all that night, so when morning came, I put on my uniform and headed to class early. For once, I was eager to get for the mundane classroom environment. I hoped it would still be... What is the sentence? I hoped it would still be my racing thoughts. It would still my racing thoughts. Still the verb, not still the description. Okay, got it. And help me come to terms with my amazingly good fortune. Therefore, I was sitting at my desk falling slowly asleep when a hand slammed upon its surface. Listen up. I scooted my chair away from the desk. Shane glared at me. If you're really competing with us in the tournament, and I still can't believe that's happening, you'd better not let us down. I pulled a chair out from my desk and sat down. Let's talk strategy.
What?
What? Do you think practice will pull you through the tournament? Despite knowing it was probably the wrong answer, I nodded.
No.
Wrong! Rather than practice, you need strategy. I can hardly believe my eyes. He's slowly over time becoming Gordon Ramsay, and I kind of love it. Shane, the normally quiet, wary, barely speaking Shane, was suddenly on fire and preparing to give me a full lecture on video game strategy. Did this mean my good fortune was over, or... Pay attention! Oh, it's gonna keep getting worse and worse. I snapped up straight and scooted my chair back to my desk. Yes, sir! Strategy isn't something you can just study. It isn't something you only start thinking about when you're playing your game. Strategy is always. Repeat after me. Strategy is always. Strategy is always? He slammed his hand on the desk again. With feeling. Strategy is always. There we go. Good. Do you know what this means? In your daily life, you can make choices willy-nilly like an absolute idiot, or you can make smart, intelligent choices. You can make choices like a winner. Sometimes these go against what we want in the moment. Sometimes strategizing for a diet would have to pick not eating for a second serving, even if they want to, even if they're hungry. It's not always what you want, but sometimes it's what you've got to do. Understand? I think, kind of. He nodded, seeming satisfied. The more you strategize in your daily life, the better your mind will get from trying to strategize in-game. Gaming isn't just fun, gaming is life. He leaned forward, staring me down. Whoa. Strategy is always. Sheen grabbed the bottom of his chair and scooted frantically away, his mission apparently accomplished. He sat in his desk across the room, pulling his sketch pad and drawing pencils. Then, face calm as ever before, he started to draw. How was that the same Shane I've seen for all of these weeks? If he heard me, he didn't respond. I turned back to my desk, once again wide awake, Shane's words repeating in my head. Strategy is always. Oh hey, it's almost time for the flower festival. With everything happening so quickly, it felt almost like it snuck up on me. Have you decided who you're taking yet? Right. I had to go with someone to the festival, but who could I ask? The only guys I knew were members of the Normal Boots Club. Would they want to go with me? Which one should I go with? John was kind and caring, but I was a bit worried he cared too much about Jacques and the play to notice anything else. PBG was so easygoing, but something about the way he looked at me still bothered me. Satch was mature and really smart, but he seemed to get hard to get close to, or was I imagining that? Then there was Shane, who, let's be honest, he hated me. There was no way he'd say yes, but then again, he had started to warm up to me. Paul of Continue popped into my head, but the last few times I hung around him, he caused major destruction. Gerard was so caring and friendly, but I wasn't sure he was interested in me in that way. There was Jared too, but I looked at I couldn't do that, could I?
Well,
Okay, so Paul isn't even an option. John, PPG, Satch, Shane, Gerard, and Jared. So there are 3 options that aren't listed here. One is Paul. One is Ian, if you don't have enough options here, or if you don't have any of these options, if you keep saying no to everything that corresponds with going with one of these people, then you get to go with Ian from the Hidden Block Club, which is hilarious for its own reasons, and I will leave that to you guys to play and to figure out. I'm not going to ruin things for you. It's a free game that you can blaze through really quickly, depending on how quickly you read anyway. But we're picking Satch. Okay, so this is when you pick a person, and I'm letting you know right now, I'm letting you know, I'm going to answer things wrong, and you're going to yell at me that day, but I will already have recorded 2 episodes, and so you're screwed. You're just gonna have to watch me be wrong the entire rest of the series. If I don't get the best ending, I will go back and I'll do the skip through things to get answer things differently. I'll try not to look things up, but I will go over and explain why I'm picking particular things. So at least my decisions might make sense. I don't know. I have to think like an anime protagonist. That's the thing. I haven't watched enough anime recently to know what I want to do. But enough of the silence and just me talking into the microphone. We're picking Satch. I think I'll ask Satch. Suddenly so much music. So you like the mature types? Protecting, strong, and silent? Oh my. Well, go on.
What?
What? Go on, go and get your man. Wait, you mean now? Yeah! Mai hit me on the back and practically shoved me towards the door. As I began to leave, my legs turned into jelly. Small pink blobs filled my vision. What? Go! Mai was tossing cherry blossom petals over my head. Go get Senpai to notice you! Mai beamed at me.
Yeah!
No time to talk, Hana. This is going to be your big day. You're a main character. Unless you messed up real badly, you'll definitely get a good answer. And actually, it doesn't matter because you'll get a good answer regardless, because this is when you choose between the options you have, not the options that you want. Does that make sense? You can't fail at this point. I've messed up a lot though. Just go! With the final shove, I was out the door. Now, where would I find him? The library? Excuse me? What? Is Satch here? That good-for-nothing boy? No, he definitely is not. That good-for-nothing boy? I don't know where the emphasis is in that sentence. What did she just call him? I'm sure he's off somewhere trying to find the books he's lost. A pain hit my stomach. Was this related to the book I didn't turn in on time? Thank you. If you find him, tell him not to return it unless he has the books. Unless he's got the goods. Yes, ma'am. Satch, was he okay? If he wasn't in the library, perhaps he...
Hey.
I don't know his room number. How did I find him? I only know Shane and PBG's rooms. I don't know what happened.
Hana.
Oh, Hana. Hana, what brings you here? Are you all right? I checked at the library, but... Oh. He stepped back and held the door open wider. Would you like to come in? Satch's room isn't what I expected it to be. This is nice. It sounds like he even has air conditioning, but this is... No, because PPG and John had bunk beds, but Gerard and Shane didn't have bunk beds. These guys have a couch though, so that's something. I thought there would be a lot of books. There, there were, but there were also rows and rows of manga, comic books, action figures, various nerdy paraphernalia. The shelves were kept exceedingly neat and looked as if they had been dusted recently. Almost everything seemed to be in order, but there was a sort of messy quality to it, as if several piles of paper and other knickknacks pushed out of reach would imply. Oh, as. There was no of. On top of that, a strange humming came from the closet. Is that just beyond the fan that I'm hearing? Oh, I'm sorry if she was mean to you. Oh. Oh, right. A few library books haven't been turned in on time. She thinks they're missing. And since they went missing on my shift, she's holding me responsible. On your? Horror struck me. Is my book one of them? Satch smiled sheepishly. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Satch. Oh.
No.
It's not a problem, it's just you. It's just you anyway. I'm done with it now. If I give it back to you, will you be able to go back to work? You don't need to worry about me, huh? It happens every now and then. Although getting the book back would be helpful, thank you. I'm so sorry. No, it's not your fault. She's being a bit unreasonable. But what were you looking for me for? Oh, right. How was I supposed to ask him at the flower festival now? I was gonna ask. I looked wildly around the room for some sort of help. If you wanted, drink? A drink? With you? Yes. Not alcoholic or anything, but we could go together. I'd be delighted. Maybe we could attend the flower festival together tomorrow and grab a drink there. Boom! That's perfect. Taking a date, turning it into the date it's supposed to be. Satch, you're brilliant. I like you already. Of course, that's why I picked you also because someone else told me to. Someone else is dictating the way this universe is turning out. Something about the way he adjusted his glasses made me think he knew that was why I was here in the first place.
See you later.
Great, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm working in the morning, so I'll pick you up around 6. Thank you, Satch. Satch. No, Hana, thank you. What's the humming? I'm so confused. I woke up late the next morning, the day of the flower festival. I was buzzing with anticipation, but because of that, it took me forever to wake up. Now it was almost noon. I rubbed my eyes as I arose.
Hana.
Hey there, sleepyhead. Good morning. You slept even later than I did. That's impressive, Hana. I sat up in bed. Something on the edge of my desk caught my eye.
Hey.
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, that? A letter for you. It came in the mail this morning, so I just set it. I scrambled out of bed on my desk, ripping open the letter. Whoa, geez, calm down. It's not going anywhere. Turning away from her, I started to read. Little Blossom, how have you been doing these past few weeks? I'm sorry I haven't found the time to write. Your pa's been working hard. Lately, I seem to go right to sleep when I get home. I know things are difficult for you here. Were difficult for you here, and I only hope that you're having a better time where you are now. It isn't the same without you here. I miss your cheeriness, watching TV with you, and most of all your pink hair bobbing around in the kitchen. Hana, I know you feel bad about the pressure this must be putting on me, but don't. I do this because I love you. There's nothing I want more in this world than your happiness. I miss you, Hana. Be strong. Your Papa. My hands trembled. Tears filled my eyes. I hadn't written to him since arriving at Asagao. As many times a day as he crossed my mind, I'd just been busy with other things. He must be worried sick, and from the sound of things, he was also depressed. I missed my father. I missed my home. I missed helping him. I wasn't around to cook him breakfast. He almost never ate. He kept saying he was fine, but he was getting older without Mom there to take care of him. Without Mom, that was the thing. There's a little hint, a little plot dropper there. Hana, are you okay? I wet my eyes from my sleeve. Yeah, I'm fine. I miss my dad. I picked up a pencil and paper and began to write, trying hard to block out the tears. Eventually, Maya turned to her own work and let me be. Dad, I'm doing really great here. This has been the best change of my life. I have a best friend. I might join a club. I even have a date. You sacrificed so much to bring me here. I hardly gave you any choice the way things were going. I was spoiled and ungrateful, but you always did whatever was necessary for me. I miss you so much, but thank you. I know this was a huge sacrifice. Please eat well and take care of yourself. Remember, 2 glasses of water in the morning and 1 before bed. And have breakfast. Scrambled eggs are easy to make. Draw a smiley face on them in the ketchup, just like I would if I was there. I'll send my love through that, so make sure you do it. I miss you. And tell Mom happy birthday. Wait, didn't you just say that Mom was gone? I'm a little confused by how you, well, I guess if this was me in Japan, whole ancestor thing going on. Maybe they've got a shrine. I don't know. I came out of the girls' dorm early, intending to wait for Satch, to my surprise.
So,
Hey, Anna, you're finished early? Satch was waiting on the front step, a cherry blossom in his hands.
Hello.
Shouldn't I be saying that for you? It's rude to keep a lady waiting, isn't it? Isn't it? He laughed, but I could see his face change color slightly. That seemed more like something Jared would say than something Satch would say. You didn't really need the double thing would say there. I mean, you can, it's correct, but it's not necessary. You wouldn't have gone and asked Jared for help on this, would he? They were roommates. Double dates with I need this to happen! I got this for you. It reminded me of you, so he held the flower out to me. Oh, thank you. I grabbed it, somewhat unsure of what to do with it. Maybe I should put it in my hair? I reached up to the back of my head and I couldn't quite feel where my bow was tied, so I couldn't figure out where to put it in. Would you like me to help you? My heart skipped a beat.
Yeah.
Sure. He took the flower from my hands and reached around my head, fixing the flower to my bow. I stared at the zipper on his jacket, trying to think about how close our faces were, or how if I just looked up. There, it looks beautiful. Thank you, that was really sweet. Wait, there's no flower in the picture! I demand updated assets. I demand them. Thank you, that was really sweet. Should we check out the bonfire first? Sure, let's go. Okay, here's the thing. I could end this episode here. I don't know how long the festival lasts. I think, hold on, this is gonna be like weird black screen something, I don't know. But it's been like 20 minutes. That's usually how long I want these episodes to go. Oh no, it worked out fine. So I'm gonna end this episode here. The next episode's gonna be this, and it's gonna be the start of chapter 2. I know for a fact this lasts less than 20 minutes. So the next one's gonna be the start of chapter 2. I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. First date with Satch. Next episode. I know how to do a cliffhanger. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll check you guys in the next video.